Hello everyone, Shazam here again with a new video. I'm not gonna be too loud because my friend's sleeping in the next room, but it's a short video anyway, so I guess I'm lucky. Today I'm gonna be talking about Orochimaru, more specifically why, in my opinion, he was a villain that was wasted and where it all went wrong. So as usual, I'll start from the beginning. So Orochimaru lost his parents early in his life. It's safe to assume that it was during the First Shinobi War. Hiruzen took interest in him as he appeared to be a prodigy of a generation. By the Second War, he witnessed the deaths of Nawaki and Dan, possibly many of their friends. He's always been talking about how life only means something if it's eternal, so one could learn all existing jutsu. And that's why he started to experiment. By the end of the Third War, Danzo recommended him for the seat of Hokage but was rejected by Hiruzen, which was part of the reason he resented the village, with the main reason being Hiruzen finding out about his experiments on people. He left the village after Hiruzen and Jiraiya failed to stop him and became the Leaf's most dangerous enemy. Jiraiya kept tracking his movements after he left the village and ended up finding out he had joined an organization called the Akatsuki. Orochimaru left due to his inability to get Itachi's body and was said to be a danger to the organization, and that they had to watch him, which is why Sasori had a spy who is Kabuto. Orochimaru had learned a lot of forbidden techniques, Edo Tensei, soul transfer technique, curse mark techniques, and possibly many more. And due to him talking about how the amount of ninjutsu used defines a shinobi, it's safe to assume he had learned many techniques, despite us not seeing that many. The guy mastered all 5 basic nature transformations along with yin and yang release, which is a feat not accomplished by many. The ninja escapade in Naruto Storm Revolution showed his recruitment fight where he fought Sasori and tried to take Pain's Renegon. It's not accurate, however, as it is not canon. But since Orochimaru is obsessed with dojutsu and Sasori already hates him and doesn't trust him, it's safe to assume that he attempted something like trying to take it from Pain. And since he was still in the organization, I'd say he tried it before getting in. Which is why he decided to settle for Itachi. It's like the guy keeps dropping down to the bottom of the food chain. Orochimaru was described as a non-human by Ibiki, who's the head of the interrogation department. Head. Kakashi also had full pants upon seeing him, if you know what I mean. Not to mention the Chunin exams were getting cancelled just because of his return to the village. Also, Ebisu begging Jiraiya to help stop Orochimaru as he's the only one who could stop him. A villain being that threatening and with a motive such as only wanting to learn is what makes a good villain, so what went wrong? In my opinion, here is where it all went wrong. One of the legendary Sannin being humiliated with no effort whatsoever and then begging for his life absolutely ends what good character he had, and by a 14-year-old at that. Was he really defeated because he was weak? I don't think so. I think the only reason he's weak is because of his soul transfer technique. Itachi could only catch him in a genjutsu because of that. In his fight against Hiruzen, he mentions that it was his second body, and in the novel he told Itachi that he had been reborn once, which is the soul transfer technique, I'm guessing. Meaning he wasn't in his original body, and since his chakra is only relative to his hosts, his reserves weren't great enough to resist his genjutsu, and possibly his control over it as well. That is also explained by Kabuto as to why Orochimaru couldn't achieve Sage Mode. He was just too weak for it due to his host being too weak. That is only my opinion. I believe Kishimoto threw him in a trash can with this. I definitely think he should have been more powerful. The guy literally got slapped by everyone he fought. Sasori, Pain, Itachi, Tsunade, Hiruzen, Naruto, Sasuke, with the exception of Jiraiya, who didn't want to kill him. Also, one point I'd like to make is how Orochimaru pulled a Conan on us and decided he only wants to follow Sasuke in his journey and forget about his 20-something-year-old dream. That's it for today's video, guys. It was a pretty short video, but I hope you enjoyed it. Might not have been a great analysis video, but I definitely feel that I made my point of why I didn't like how Orochimaru was handled, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.